in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this Maryland SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Terrapins will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will get the ball first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time...
There he goes! He's in open space downfield. The 20! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Maryland's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle. Makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Second down, he'll throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if breaks into the open. Smashes it with the stiff arm. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and that's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. 2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Wants to go up top. Steps away. On the run, deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. Couldn't get away from that. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Makes his man miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Extending the play. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying.
Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. Hits a seam wide open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking to buy time. Fires to the wideout. Snagged on the outside. It's Snow. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Maryland, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here comes the heat.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Snow. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Hawkins. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, when you're throwing these fade routes, you just got to get it out of your hand early and just give your guy an opportunity. It's kind of like basketball. He's under the rim. He's boxing out. He's trying to out-rebound the defender. That's exactly what you saw there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man down the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Wants to fire on second down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And after that incompletion, they are left with a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Still on his feet. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal blocking.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds a man on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his... And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Offside. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Nevada is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 28 over UTEP. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Terrapins will punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back open in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Zings it complete to the right. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. What could go wrong did. And in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Looking downfield, it's Polk. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. The Terrapins will... pin them back with the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Toner. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Out of the backfield, he's open. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field.
At the 10-yard breakdown.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Polk. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Finds a little space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Fires to the middle, and they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Defense looks as if it's coming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that isn't.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long. Doesn't need to take the check down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. On the run, it's Hawkins.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
That's caught. It's snow. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Nittany Lions will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Using the quick game. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got the 1st down, looking for more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Polk. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Steps away to find some room. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Floating away. Running to Green. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on foot. Makes a grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. The give. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and
there he goes. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the defense drags him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nice move, creates some space. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Bringing the heat. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have...
Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Pocket breaking down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air. It's pulled. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Leaves it with the back. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Unleashes one. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Hawkins. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Snow. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. He breaks a tackle.
The running back carry. Loss of 8. 3rd down coming.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Under fire. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
18. And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw. It's Polk. He wants a big play here late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific